Today we are fact-checking Chat GPT statements with Laurent Masia, Director of Product Line Management for Managed Switches at NETGEAR. Auto Voice VLAN automatically prioritizes voice traffic with QoS settings.
This is correct. As you may know, voice over IP has been a big standard, okay? But in this AV world, how many standards did you get at BTX? Hundreds. So we couldn't actually achieve as an industry a automatic detection as of yet, but NETGEAR AV worked with all these AV manufacturers to pack the configuration into AV profiles. If you want to do AVB or if you want to do Dante with NDI5, you have a number of profiles that are stamped, certified, and easy to apply with the caller ID and the VLAN ID to your ports.
The NETGEAR Insight platform may be regarded as the most prominent proprietary feature for NETGEAR switches.
I would actually partially agree and partially disagree. Insight is the cloud-based solution for NETGEAR IT business. AV is all about multicast. So the most important feature to me as a product manager for NETGEAR AV, I can tell you, is the re-engineered IGMP protocol that we have called IGMP Plus, because IGMP Plus is containing your multicast so that you can, confidently deploy hundreds and thousands of endpoints without going to the complexity of PIM that all other enterprise vendors initially said was required for AV. Nobody wants to do that. So IGMP Plus is probably something we should whisper to ChatGPT ears.
Remember the difference between M4250 and M4300 with the mnemonic 4 to 5 stars for AV, 4 to 3 times strong for enterprise.
So both 4250s and 4300 denominations are AV. If you have a lower number, 4250 is actually lower than 4300s, right? And it just means to everyone that the price is a little bit less, the capabilities are a little bit less.
The single most important design difference between those two series is the orientation of the I/O ports.
This is correct. When you have an AV rack, you want to have a good-looking front, with only panel information, LEDs, and all the IOs, the cabling in the back, because that's a customer-looking AV rack. So yes, 4250s are primarily designed this way. You have a front LED information and all the IOs on the back. Now, the 4300s are enterprise class IT switches at the beginning with this AV capability and AV user interface. And yes, this is a different design because if you go to a data center, this is the exact opposite. All the ports, IOs are on the front, and then you have on the back the power supplies and, the fans and things like that. Now, because at NETGEAR we're special, both 4250 and 4300s can be rack mounted, reverse. So you can actually place the ports, the IOs on both sides.
Upgrading to the M4500 series provides higher port densities, advanced redundancy features, and a range of multi-gigabit connectivity options.
So the 4500s are very different animals in NETGEAR. If you just look at them, they are huge pizza boxes, okay? And all ports are either 25 gig, 40 gig Ethernet, or 100 gig Ethernet. So what the heck would you need that for Dante, QSys, AVB, or even a video over IP installation? You actually don't need them for your endpoints. But Jordan, if your team is, working on a large projects with hundreds and hundreds of endpoints, especially doing video, let me give you an example. You have a matrix with, 500 encoders and 500 decoders. So if those 500 encoders, even if they are doing compressed 1 gig Ethernet video over IP, that's 500 gigabit, right, of multicast traffic. So in that very case, at the center of your network, you need a core installation with terabits of bandwidth. So that's what the 4500 series can achieve. It is aggregating literally hundreds or thousands of AV endpoints, providing a non-blocking backbone.
As of my last knowledge update, the newest line of AV switches from NETGEAR was the M4250 series.
I've got great news for you, Jordan, that Chat GPT just can't know yet. In a couple months, by June timeframe in Infocom, you'll see a next generation of AV line switches in NETGEAR.
Fantastic. All right. At Infocom, you're going to unveil it. If NETGEAR wanted to name its next line of switches with a similarly badass theme as its Nighthawk routers, it could consider naming them the Predator series, the Barracuda series, or the Blackout series.
Oh, I love it. And Barracuda, believe it or not, was out there once in this industry, not for switchers, but for firewalls. But we probably would have to find some more friendly names out there.
The biggest future advancement in AV over IP may be AI and machine learning integration, enhancing performance, optimizing bandwidth, and enabling advanced analytics.
This is probably the longest term big thing. Yes, AI. I would say that first, Holy Grail instead would be that we would get to more automatic detection so that the certified configuration, the certified settings, you know, Jordan, for PTP, for quality of service, for IGMP, those certified profiles could be applied dynamically because the AV endpoints could declare themselves, you know, like advertise themselves using some LLDP protocol discovery. This is something we've done already. I believe that short to mid-term, I hope that we will do more automatic detection so that we can provide maybe not plug and play yet, because you still have to activate a mode on the AV interface, but we could simplify even more, get some more automation on the onboarding of the AV devices. That would be, to me, a little bit more reasonable statement, because it's going to take a few years, but it will keep us very busy. But yes, you're right. Ultimately, or maybe we could dream of a intelligent network backend so that the fabric for AV over IP would be totally self-healing and plug and play. But, you know, maybe you and I would retire before then.